guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Look What You Made Me Bake, and today we're going to be making eggless whole wheat chocolate cupcakes. You can absolutely enjoy these cupcakes by themselves, but if you add a little bit of ganache and top it up with some buttercream, it's even better. Let's be honest, there are days when you're absolutely craving for cupcakes but don't have the energy to make a whole lot of them. If you're having one such day, then this recipe is for you. It is a small batch cupcake recipe and makes exactly 4 of them. And it's comparatively healthier, so you can use this as an excuse to gobble them all up in a blink.
Half cup of whole wheat flour, half teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2.5 teaspoons of cocoa powder, 1/3 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of castor sugar. You can add a tablespoon more if you're not going to frost the cupcakes. 2 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons of oil, 1/3 teaspoon of vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of coffee powder. I have used castor sugar for this recipe. Castor sugar is nothing but superfine sugar. Not powdery but superfine. I prefer using it for baking all my desserts as it dissolves very easily. But if you do not have it at home, then you can just blitz the regular granulated sugar for 2 to 3 seconds. But keep an eye on it. You do not want it to be powdery in texture.
If you do not have white vinegar at home, you can substitute it with lemon juice or even apple cider vinegar. The milk in the vinegar mixture reacts with the baking soda to release gas, thereby making your cupcakes moist and tender.
Add all the dry ingredients: flour, baking soda, baking powder and a pinch of salt, and cocoa powder. By sifting the flour and other dry ingredients, we aim to remove any big lumps that are present. This aerates the mixture and makes it lighter. Now mix the dry and wet ingredients together thoroughly. Finally, add the curdled milk and vinegar mixture to it. It is very important that we do not overmix the batter. Only mix until all the ingredients are combined and you see no visible lumps. Overmixing will result in extra gluten development, which tends to make the cupcakes denser.
Coffee enhances the chocolate flavor in the cupcake. So mix 1/4 teaspoon of coffee powder with 1 tablespoon of hot water and add it to the batter. Trust me, you'll find a noticeable change in the flavor.
Cupcake liner should never be completely filled to the top. Make sure you fill only 2/3 of the liner. By doing this, we are giving room for the cupcakes to rise. Every oven is different, so the baking time may differ, but it should be done within 16 to 20 minutes. Overbaking results in cupcakes that are dry and crumbly. You can use a toothpick to check if they are done. Once they are out of the oven, make sure you remove the cupcakes from the mold, as it can continue to bake using the residual heat. I wanted a thicker fudgy ganache, so I used the 1:1 ratio. If you prefer a thinner, pourable filling, then you can go for the 1:2 ratio. That is, 1 part of chocolate to 2 parts of cream. Use good quality baking chocolate to make the ganache. You could either microwave the chocolate and cream together for 30 seconds or pour hot cream over the chocolate and mix. Empty the chocolate ganache into a piping bag to fill the cupcakes. Cover the center of the cupcake using a knife or a piping nozzle. It's time to fill the cupcake with the chocolate ganache. You need 1/4 cup or 55 grams of butter and half cup of icing sugar. It is important to beat the butter for a few minutes to get a light and fluffy frosting. Sift in the icing sugar and whisk again. You can add a tablespoon of cream or milk if the frosting is too thick. Add a pinch of salt if it's too sweet. Refrigerate the frosting for 30 minutes and empty the buttercream into a piping bag. Use your favorite piping tip to frost the cupcakes. These cupcakes are perfectly moist and completely irresistible. Pour yourself a hot cup of coffee and dig into one of these cupcakes for a complete chocolate bliss. They're amazingly chocolatey, deliciously rich, perfectly sweetened, and they have the best fudgy center. Feel free to double or triple the recipe for a bigger batch of cupcakes.
I've already explained in detail about the type and the brands of chocolate that are usually used in baking in my previous video. I've also explained in detail on how to measure the ingredients properly. So if you haven't seen the video, please go check it out. That brings us to the end of the video, guys. I hope you like this video. Do not forget to like and share. For more such easy eggless dessert recipes, please hit the subscribe button.